In this video, I've got something a little different to work on. I've got a John Deere Gator, belongs to a friend of mine. Let me show you what I'm going to be doing to it. So here's what's going on. On this Gator, a buddy of mine backed out of his garage with the door open. And a while back, I kind of made it fit. It didn't close at all. Now I'm going to spend some time with it, get everything lined up so it shuts good. It doesn't seal up around the top. Now the first thing I'm looking at when I open this door up, it'll come out almost to 90 degrees from the body. And this acts just like a car or a truck. You're backing up and you catch your door on something, either a tree, garage door opening. Even the wind can bend it out like this. So first thing I look at is, so this is opening up about a 90 degree and opens up way too far. Let's take a look at the other side. Yeah, there's quite a bit of difference. That other door is coming out about right here. Usually in most cases, the hinges aren't the problem. It's where the hinges mount onto the cowl. But in this case, there is a problem with the lower hinge. It bent this pivot point forward. So I don't have a new hinge for it, so I'm going to have to take this off and see if I can get that bent back. To make a door fit with damage like this, the first thing you have to do is get the hinges aligned and then worry about everything else after. But you can see how that door opens up. Actually, it goes a little ways past 90 degrees. Now with the door shutting on the striker, I can take this off, the door will stay in place. And I can see that the bottom part of this hinge isn't in line, so this whole thing is rolled up. Need to get this pivot point bent over this way some. Let's see if I can press it in here. That actually moved it. Now when I put that together, it's looking a lot better. Before this thing was bent where it was in a 90. Now it's fairly close. The back side looks good. It does need bushings in here, but that's not going to affect the door right now. Those could be changed later. Now before I put the hinge on, I always want to look at the cowl area. It's not going to show up on the camera, but I can tell this is pulled out a little bit. When that door opened up too far, it actually pulls on this cowl a little bit, and there's a lump right here. I'm going to try and get that pushed in just a little bit, and there is a little bit of adjustment inside here. This hinge will move, but I want to take any bend out of it first. Well, it moved. It might have been on the adjustment. Either way, it's going to help. Now I'm going to loosen these bolts up. Just break them loose. Okay, I'll have to open the door and pick it up a little bit because it did bring it back quite a ways where I can't get these bolts started. I'm going to just snug these up a little bit and see how the door looks when I open it. Oh, that looks a lot better. The door looks good opened up now. It hits on the striker a lot better. I'm going to have to adjust the striker because I did move it before just to get it to close. And just like a car or a truck, it does have a two-position latch. There's the primary, there's the secondary. And it seems to be hitting tight on the bottom and not at all on the top. So I'm going to slide that whole lower hinge out a little bit. Door closes nice there. So I'm going to take a look at this, see if I can bend the door in a little bit. Now you can see daylight through here, but I was checking the opposite side and I can see daylight on that side too. I don't know if there's a metal frame in here, but I'm going to try and bend this in. Easy way to test, see what kind of tension you've got on the top of your, or anywhere on the door. Put a dollar bill in there. And see, there's no tension on there at all. I can run that all the way around. Come back here. There's a little pressure on there. There's pressure back here. And there's some up there. Once we get to this area, there's really nothing. You can see daylight. So the first thing I'm going to do, there is adjustment on this hinge from inside, and I'm going to see if this door will just roll in a little bit. When I got a good tight fit here on the dollar bill, then I'll want to bend this in. So let me loosen this hinge up on the inside and see if that door will roll in. A couple adjustment bolts here, and this whole piece will slide in. It may be all the way in right now, so I'm going to loosen these up, see if I can get a little bit more out of it. I want to pick up on the outside of the door on the bottom and push this up as far as I can. I just snug them up for now. We've got tension here, none at the top. So that's in as far as it'll go. I'll have to bend it. To bend this, I'm going to put my knee up here, pull this in. There we go. And all I want is just a little bit of tension on that dollar bill. You can tell that way the rubber strip is making contact with the cab. And the very last thing to check now is just how tight it is on this striker. We want to make sure the striker's in the right position. Takes a little bit more pressure to shut the door than the other side. And I think I can back that striker off just a little bit. This door does shut a little bit harder than the opposite side. The striker is usually the last thing you want to adjust. Now sometimes you have to completely remove it just to make your door fit so you're not fighting it. But a lot of times if you get that striker exactly where you want it and then you try and bend the top of this door in, it'll actually change the position of the door slightly and it may hang up. So I usually leave that for last. Just slide it out about 1/16 of an inch. That fits real nice. Seems even top to bottom. All right, now I just want to double check, make sure all my bolts are tight. Next thing I'm going to do, clean this up where the vise marked it up, put a little paint on it, and it'll be done. Now, even though this is just a side-by-side, door damage on this is the same as fixing something on a car or a truck, identical. Same things you have to look for, the same problems you'll run into, same way you have to adjust it. So I hope you like this video. Thanks for watching.